It's so important how we read the Bible. Jesus said, "You have heard it said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy." Well, only one part of that is actually true. And then he goes on to explain, which I'll explain at the end. That was my word for today, 5:43, which ended up being Matthew 5:43 on my Time Alone with God walk, which is why we're here, to get our own direct connecting time, interacting with God. So I encourage you, pause the video, share your heart, be real with God, talk out loud like you would to a friend, to yourself, but recognize God is there and God is listening and God accepts you in Jesus. By faith alone in Jesus, there is acceptance, there is safety, there's care, there's guidance, there's protection, and there's a lot more than that. So pause the video and share your heart, be real with God. Take 1 minute at least and do that. Second minute, this is where we rest in God's love, and then we seek to hear his voice. But the more important first step, and this is an interesting truth, in a lot of the letters throughout the New Testament, the first few chapters, whether it's Galatians or Colossians, and you can check up on me on this, it's all about what God has done for us. And when it comes to rescue, and when it comes to being right with him, he does all the work on the cross. And so this is where it's important for us to rest, humble ourselves, rest in that truth, and recognize, for it is by grace you have been saved through faith. And this, not of yourselves, it's a gift of God, not by works, so that nobody, it's a level playing field at the cross, nobody can boast. So pause the video, second minute, rest in that, center yourself on some truth of the God's work and heart towards you. Third minute, Lord, give us a word. That's what I asked today on my walk. I encourage you to pause the video, ask God, give me a word, whether it's a number reference like it was for me today with Matthew 5:43, or maybe it's an image or a thought. It could be like a character, a Bible character, a Jesus story. So pause the video, third minute, do that now. Oh, and then read or listen to it. All right, pause the video, do that now, third minute. Okay, for my own time, 5:43, love your neighbor. You've heard it said, love your neighbor and hate your enemy. Well, actually, Jesus then goes on to say, but I tell you, and this is where authority comes in, and this is where the reality of reading the Bible, how you read it, is so important. So the Bible never says hate your enemy. He says, you've heard it said. That was oral tradition or whatever, in terms of just people passing on untruth. He says, yes, love your neighbors in Leviticus. It's like Leviticus 19:18. But he goes further, love your enemies. Help us to do that today, Lord. See you tomorrow.